We encourage you to follow and participate for watch Liberty Online TV. We will be beneficial to you.
Mina Mohammed Oman Bangura, Minister of Youth Affairs. Liberty Online TV they ask every Sierra Leoneans to follow online programs and with the ministry incessive if we be part of the minister if we be part of the ensure say we send the right message and one area than the way we will use, because when you use online TV, you will reach out every Sierra Leoneans across the country. Thank you very much.
Hello, Miss Salon people. Mina Prezo Kroma. I want to tell you say una always tune in to Liberty Online TV for the very best of information, entertainment, and education. The best online TV.
I'm Edwin, the Vice President of the 50/50 Group. I just want to encourage the viewers for stay tuned to Liberty Television.
Mina Victor Louis, Chairman of the Sierra Leone Premier League Board. I encourage you all for watch Liberty Online TV and for follow get all your news about sport and anything with the happen at Salon.
Of course, when I see Liberty Online TV, I was so touched because the country, see all the journalists they read it now better than journalists. Now people always ask questions. Now people that will elect this country. Now people that will not back you because of your political background or who say you format. Now people that always really hit the name and the question. Sierra Leoneans they don't miss them a lot. But when we see them back on Liberty Online TV, we get hope. Say we get people that really old politicians they now to answer. I say thank you.
Mina Abdul Karim Kadu, popularly known as AKK. Mina the head of media for the Sierra Leone Premier League Board. I encourage Sierra Leoneans and follow Liberty TV Online as they get all the current and up-to-date information about what they happen inside sports and what they happen inside the country. So if you want to get correct information, up-to-date information, now go follow Liberty TV Online and promote that with young people like how we get this TV.
This comedian selfie, man of the people, for the people, by the people, aka the crop top barista. They live with the Liberty Online TV. Keep logging on to these guys. They are giving you quality content. Always read it online. Just search for Liberty Online TV. Now me say so. Order.
Hello viewers. Continue for stay tuned to Liberty Online TV for your news updates and development processes. Thank you.
Mina Mohammed Oman Bangura, Minister of Youth Affairs. Liberty Online TV they ask every Sierra Leoneans to follow online programs and with the ministry incessive if we be part of the minister if we be part of they ensure say we send the right message and one area than the way we will use, because when you use online TV, you will reach out every Sierra Leoneans across the country. Thank you very much.
Hello, Miss Salon people. Mina Prezo Kroma. I want to tell you say una always tune in to Liberty Online TV for the very best of information, entertainment, and education. The best online TV.
I'm Edwin, the Vice President of the 50/50 Group. I just want to encourage the viewers for stay tuned to Liberty Television.
Mina Victor Louis, Chairman of the Sierra Leone Premier League Board. I encourage you all for watch Liberty Online TV and for follow get all your news about sport and anything with the happen at Salon.
Of course, when I see Liberty Online TV, I was so touched because the country, see all the journalists they read it now better than journalists. Now people always ask questions. Now people that will elect this country. Now people that will not back you because of your political background or who say you format. Now people that always really hit the name and the question. Sierra Leoneans they don't miss them a lot. But when we see them back on Liberty Online TV, we get hope. Say we get people that really old politicians they now to answer. I say thank you.
Mina Abdul Karim Kadu, popularly known as AKK. Mina the head of media for the Sierra Leone Premier League Board. I encourage Sierra Leoneans and follow Liberty TV Online as they get all the current and up-to-date information about what they happen inside sports and what they happen inside the country. So if you want to get correct information, up-to-date information, Now for go follow Liberty TV online and promote that with young people like how we get this TV.
This comedian selfie, man of the people, for the people, by the people, aka the crop top barista. They live with the Liberty Online TV. Keep logging on to these guys. They are giving you quality content. Always read it online. Just search for Liberty Online TV. Now me say so. Order.
Hello viewers. Continue for stay tuned to Liberty Online TV for your news updates and development processes. Thank you.
Me and Mohammed Oman Bango, Minister of Youth Affairs. Liberty Online TV they ask every Sierra Leoneans to follow online programs and with the ministry NCSF if we be part of the minister if we be part of they ensure say we send the right message and one area than the way we will use, because when you use online TV you will reach out every Sierra Leoneans across the country. Thank you very much.
Hello, Miss Salon people. Me na Prezo Kroma. I want to tell una say una always tune in to Liberty Online TV for the very best of information, entertainment, and education. The best online TV.
I'm Edwin, the Vice President of the 50/50 Group. I just want to encourage the viewers for continue for stay tuned to Liberty Television.
Mina Victor Louis, Chairman of the Sierra Leone Premier League Board. I encourage you all for watch Liberty Online TV and for follow get all your news about sport and anything where they happen at Salon.
Of course, when I see Liberty Online TV, I was so touched because the country, say all the journalists they already did. Now better journalists there. Now people they always ask questions. Now people that will like this country. Now people that will not back you because of your political background or say you format. Now people that always really hit the name and the body. Sierra Leoneans they don't miss them a lot. But when we see them back on Liberty Online TV, we get hope. Say we get people the way the old politicians they now to answer. I say thank you.
Mina Abdul Karim Kadu, popularly known as AKK. Me na the head of media for the Sierra Leone Premier League Board. I dey encourage Sierra Leoneans and follow Liberty TV online as they get all the current and up-to-date information about wetin dey happen inside sport and wetin dey happen inside the country. So if you want to get correct information, up-to-date information, now for go follow Liberty TV online and promote that with young people like how we get this TV.
This comedian selfie, man of the people, for the people, by the people, aka the crop top barista. They live with the Liberty Online TV. Keep logging on to these guys. They are giving you quality content. Always read it online. Just search for Liberty Online TV. Now me say so. Order.
Hello viewers. Continue for stay tuned to Liberty Online TV for your news updates and development processes. Thank you.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange. This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone.
Good morning and welcome to the Liberty Breakfast Show, where they come to you live from the Liberty Online TV na Facebook and YouTube, where they powered by Orange Sierra Leone. We will bring the program come to you this Friday morning. My name is Khadija Bangura.
And Mina Mabel Kaba. Good morning. It's a Friday, and the theme for this Friday edition of the Liberty Breakfast Show na culture and heritage. Also, we can talk about salon culture and heritage, and also waiting authorities and they do for ensure say they protect salon culture and heritage.
Well, now the studio this morning for can help we look at the theme or they look at today. We get for do with salon culture and heritage. Now a pleasure for Sido with the chairman for the Monument and Relics Commission, with Joseph Kaifala. Good morning, Joseph, and welcome to the Liberty Breakfast Show.
Good morning.
All right, a pleasure for get you in the studio this morning.
It's a pleasure to be here.
All right, they continue with the program, and as we tell Una earlier, the theme for the breakfast show this morning gets to do with culture and heritage. Well, for no more but salon culture, no more but some significant historic place them na salon, we producer Princess Pias bingo work on a different historic place them na Freetown, and it will take Una through some of the places them where it go waka and give Una a brief background how them place they are so start up, waiting at the historic meaning for them place they are so, and after that we go can out to the chairman for the Relics and Monuments Commission. We go can tell we waiting at the plan them we get for preserve salon culture and heritage. Let me join Princess Pias.
Good morning, viewers of Liberty Online TV. Me na Princess Pias. Well, today I dey na the St. John Maroon Church, where na Methodist Church, and as part of we theme where we get for do now we breakfast show, we get for do with culture, and we focus the look at the salon heritage. And as we all know, the St. John's Maroon Methodist Church, na church where them established them, they found them in 1800. As you can see from the church inscription, 1808. Well, this is the first church where they na salon, where na from the Maroons them, na them come with this church, where come up from the Christianity of the Nova Scotians, where then can a salon. As you can see, this church down there, and you don't say, we people them, we force them people them. Then they come for can get a worship with people them where they come out from different parts of the country. And the Maroons them na people where come out from, na blacks them where come out from the Jamaicans and come based on the Christianity of the Nova Scotians them. Well, from the St. John Maroon Church now, we they move go na the Sierra Leone Museum. For me we go there and go look at some of we historical culture them, some of the things them within at the museum, for make we go refresh with memory or some of the things them where we get at the country. Viewers from the St. John Maroon's Church are they now at the Sierra Leone National Museum. Well, I take una for come na the museum, for come le we all can watch, for see how the museum don't preserve we rich culture and heritage. For some of we where they tell where them found this place, some of it be small, and it's a place where now during the 1946 then decide for set this place aside for see how they go take things them by the country and preserve them, for make them go show people them waiting at some of the thing them how this starts, how this come about, make the museum day who side them preserve the country in culture and in heritage. Well, now viewers them are they take una go inside the museum of itself. Are they right inside the Sierra Leone National Museum? Well, with me, I get somebody where they work at the museum. We get for take we through the different process for make we all know waiting at some of the thing them where they inside the museum on, and waiting and they for where they don't they preserve them. You can tell me your name and all that you be, ma.
Me name Olivette Bennett. Me na the education and outreach officer at the National Museum.
Okay, so the National Museum, most of the place where usai then they preserve the country in culture and in heritage. Some of the things them way una they keep na ya. What in this mean for salon? For get a place usai and they preserve some of the things them.
I mean, in a symbolic symbol where signifies Sierra Leone. That's not the meaning, because any country we not get culture, not a country. This building where they enter, so now in a gallery one. Now this is the first building where then be open as a national museum, and the person will be the head man, where we get the brain, where we see the vision, where get her inside dream, where today don't be reality. At that Monday, that painting the way they see so. You see back the flag of Salone, where they give you the symbolic meaning of agriculture, unity and peace, and natural harbor. Most of them objects the way they see belongs to the Timini. These are the Ariobo marks, okay? Ariobo marks. It belongs to the Timini. And they say where the one they are come as a result of the Mali invasion, which started in Mali, way back thousands of years, okay? So the Ababa, the way we can get the city, where as a result of the province of freedom, and where they bring them come, and then you get the municipality, and that's how the Creole them. You get the Odele, then the Odele. The Odele now a social dancer. Mostly you can see the majority people them behind Odele, now the woman them.
Well, from the Sierra Leone National Museum, we then now at the Contitri, we then at the center of Freetown. Well, the Contitri is over 200 years. Because this already in a place where, according to history, Nassau the poor blacks, then commonly known as slaves, during the 1787, where we can as Salone, as then say that then found this place where they name them Cotton Tree, the Freetown Cotton Tree, and this is over 200 years. This now a symbol of one of we culture them, because it don't not side we don't say, and like as I say earlier, it don't take over 200 years. People don't know actually Amosia this Cotton Tree old, and this then at the center of Freetown. Usai you get Usai for go up State House, for go by Shaka Stevens Street, and then at the main central business district area as one of our culture where and we heritage where we get where we go show say this are one of the places outside the poor blacks them commonly known as slaves them be they can rest. From the Cotton Tree Usai Ade we they go now na big market as well for go look at some of the things them where then they showcase them. Well, today I did big markets where they buy King Jimmy, where most people sabi, and the history behind this market starts from the war. These na be general markets where people know, but after the rebellion came na Salone, inside the 1999 invasion, the January 6, 1999 invasion, they make for burn this market and all the things that will be inside it. So after that and everything, governments will later rebuild the market again. And this na market where purely there for art and crafts. When they sell na these markets, they show people and talents, who people and they sell different things for do with Salone culture. If you can see who's setting up, these are baskets, these are matter where people and they make from different things where they can get. And at the work I come right now, and I then this particular tea where you see a touch na animal skin. Now in this you they take a make slippers, then can back the okay well. You they take a make bag, then raffia bag them. You they take a make cap. You can see them people away join. Then different society where they can go, then can use this skin, this animal skin, for make some of them thin and day. Well, just follow, just viewers down, just watch we can inside the market. Let you see where people and do crafts with different material, make bag, raffia bag, purse, bead, from when they make now all of them and then they sell inside big markets now. And it's one place where now one of the heritage sites and culture where anything for roots craft, art and craft, you can come here for come purchase them because now one thing where you are known for do some of them.
So welcome back. You still watch the Liberty Online TV breakfast show. Osai today na the breakfast show we dey talk about culture and heritage na salon we just don't see. We producer Princess Pias go na different side them osai displayed on the be of salon heritage and some of the culture them. And we be introduce earlier say na the studio we get Joseph Kelfala, we na the chairman for the Relics and Monuments Commission. Edenaya this morning. Good morning once more. I see yourself with the watch where we producer gonna the different sites them for the people where they out there go see some of the thing them we make up of salon culture and also heritage. But if we talk about culture, we already education person where they na the museum be they talk say all country gets in culture. And for so many young people in a salon now, you go out there, you ask, what's in a salon culture? Some of them might not even tell you because we don't achieve culture from other parts of the world where we don't use Nayaso as Sierra Leoneans. But you're not chairman for the Relics and Monuments Commission. Let me just start for talk about if we want to identify ourselves as Sierra Leoneans when it comes and culture business. Now, waiting with the talk about when you say salon culture.
Now, when you say now with the thief culture from other side, and well, the setup of salon itself na a melting pot of cultures. Apart from the original Sierra Leoneans that will be there, later on we will get the opportunity for create a very diverse society with the resettlement of liberated blacks from across the world. And that also come and bring a lot more nourishing to we culture. And we culture spread across various areas, in music, in dance, in language, in ethnicity. And because we have so many ethnic groups and also the integration of the liberated blacks, over the years we culture don't really improve and become unique in West Africa. So when people then say with a thief culture from Nigeria, well, maybe not, because many of the liberated blacks then had Nigerian origin. The recaptives, many of them had Nigerian origin. That make Creole self, and now we some of we don't make Creole sound more like English than Creole itself. But back in the day, much of Creole was Yoruba and Igbo and many other Sierra Leonean languages. So I can be very careful where I say with the thief culture. Maybe we natural set up now for be a melting pot of culture, a diversity that is quite unique on this coast in Africa.
All right, now few months back, His Excellency the President appointed you for be the chairman for the Monument and Relics Commission. The position might be new to you, but you as a person, Joseph Kaifala, the entire Monument and Relics about Sierra Leone is not new to you because you don't travel a lot around the country, and also you don't set up the Center for Memory and Reparation and Civil War Memorial Nalunge. You don't do this journey for a very long time. What is your general assessment in terms of Monument and Relics na salon?
Well, over the years, we don't forget we monuments and relics them. In fact, since then proclaim most of the monuments them will not be able to proclaim new monuments even. And over the years, we don't sort of abandon some of the monuments that we then did. Now, one part of the reason then they, because of my background again, make accept the position na Monuments and Relics Commission because I believe say I care more about the monuments and relics of this country than most people. So the idea now is, first of all, now for make sure say the monuments and relics that will exist, I preserve and protect them, so that Sierra Leoneans them go to enjoy them. And secondly, I intend for create new monuments, new relics for add to what we already get. And then third, I want to take a unique route. The Monuments and Relics Commission get mandate for proclaim other kinds of monuments and relics. If you look at with monuments and relics, then now buildings and objects. But the commission get a mandate for declare other forms of monuments. And one of the things that we are planning for do now for proclaim, for instance, natural monuments. things in nature. So looking at mountains and important rivers. So now one party thing and the way they plan for do 2 musical relics. We get very many iconic musicians and the music they don't do now for Legend Day now we national archives protected so that accessible to Sierra Leoneans and for listening. I can always tell people then say which wedding where you don't go na salon where they don't play Dr. Olo. The music of people like Dr. Olo need for day now we national relics, something to be proud of.
When we look at benefits from relics and monuments, they take you to a country like Ghana, Senegal, where they make huge funds from the monuments and relics. But Salone, they make nothing from them. And when you look at the history of Sierra Leone, you get a very rich culture of the slave trade. And when you go now Bounce Highland, you get the trading post them. And some other places them where Salone for make money like country like Ghana and Senegal. Now you don't take over the Relics and Monuments Commission. How you go ensure say you translate some of them places then they to a place who say people and go eager for come, just like how other people and they go Ghana and Senegal and the country they make money from them visits then they.
Yes, indeed not true. Well, we make some money. It's just not to as adequate as we need for make from we monuments and relics them. And then because even Salone over the years will not popularize these places, because Sierra Leoneans they don't even know it in a Bounce Island. Me on work right now for make sure say first of all Sierra Leoneans them aware of the monuments and relics and understand the history, because don't they say monuments and relics not just ordinary objects if they have no history. So what makes monuments and relics important is not the story, the history behind them. And then history then we want for bring forward to communities, to people, to students, so that they will learn and be eager and respect these monuments. Because Salone get very rich history and culture, but over the years we don't focus on the harbor, the beaches. We have very beautiful beaches and people should go there for leisure, but then we also have very important and unique history and culture that we need for make sure say the international community understand. When slavery ended and liberated blacks them all over the world not been get any home for go. Now ya didn't come. Now something I know we need for be proud of. We were the home of the free. Every day we they sing down there, we need for make sure so we understand what it really down they mean at that time when people we don't know show up, and our chiefs, our local leaders accepted them and then said to Naya create unique culture way now we culture. We need for sell African Americans, most of them, their origin are from right here in Bounce Island. We don't create that cultural link, even if not from a very, very morbid history, but we now have a cultural link that we can promote and advance so that people then go able can even as we speak. The group of African Americans then they are within they trace their ancestry to this country, and we need for improve on that so more and more people then go able can.
All right, Joseph Felfala continue for the weeks we in the studio. In the chairman for the Relics and Monuments Commission, they had this morning with the talk about Salone culture and heritage and how then within our authority they do, and for reach out to more people for know about Salone culture and heritage and how then they maintain then culture and heritage. And in case you get any question for ask, you can send them na the comment section as we go read them live and we go respond to our questions them later. We dey go for short break and we'll be right back.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
Me and Mohamed Oman Bango, Minister of Youth Affairs. Liberty Online TV they ask every Sierra Leoneans to follow online programs and where the ministry incessive if we be part of the minister if we be part of they ensure say we send the right message and one area than the way we will use, because when you use online
This na the Liberty Review with me, Princess Spears.
This na the Liberty Review with me, Mohamed Kamara.
This na the Liberty Review with me, Mariatu Sherif.
Inside this program, we go look at plenty things them wey happen na salon throughout the week.
Things them like politics, sports, courts, the environment, disability, woman and girl picking them business, and plenty other issue them.
So stay tuned. Now we Liberty Facebook page and self YouTube channel and all that social media platform them for they watch the Liberty Review where they come to you every Saturday from 6 to 7 o'clock na net. Also you go get all you views them but still them where they happen.
The Liberty
Review.
Alright, you watch the Liberty Breakfast Show where they come to you live from we Liberty Online Facebook page and also na YouTube and we website Liberty Online TV. Well, tomorrow we will introduce another flagship program. We go come to you every Saturday from 6 to 7 o'clock na net. Stay tuned to the Liberty Online TV if you want to know all what happen throughout the week in terms of politics, in terms of court, in terms of human interest story them and different activity them where they take part all over the country. The review na the program for you tune into every Saturday from 6 to 7 o'clock na net. You will get opportunity for get various reports them where we reporter them go take from different parts them in the country. We'll continue with the program. In case you get question, drop in the comment section as we still get Joseph Kaifala, we are the chairman for the Monuments and Relics Commission. Today na the program, the theme we they look at this morning na culture and heritage. We they look at salon culture, waiting and waiting. The first 10 people that we been cancelled to na salon, waiting and be left as a memory for the country and how the commission go able for preserve some of them heritage there so for make money for the country. Now that's what they talk about in the program this morning. When they come back to you, Mr. Kaifala, you don't talk about various places them, when are historic places them and save you plans for make sure say you preserve some of them places there. But when they talk about maintaining monuments and relics, it requires resources. And now we are a member of parliament, then they debate the national budget for the government expenditure for 2024. In terms of your commission, any increments there for you so that you go able to get the resources we require for preserve or popularize some of them monuments and relics there so where salon get?
Yes, we don't convey with plans to Parliament for let them make sure say they understand that the work we intend for do now will they take a new direction to monuments and relics. We want to give with monuments and relics new value for let people there understand the history and culture through our monuments and relics. And right now the state of with monuments and relics again for require Baku resources. I don't convey, even from the confirmation hearing, that we don't need for be stingy with monuments and relics, because when we invest in monuments, we promote tourism. People then go kind for see what we get, and we need for make it in a way that it's appealing, because Baku country then they are the world places then they where people then can go and enjoy their life and enjoy other cultures. What we need for do is convince them say the need for Kanaya, and we're not going to do that if we not invest in we monuments and relics and really make them shine for people then for Kanaya. And one of the most important thing we don't happen at this country recently now, cut it freedom for them. I can tell people that say one of the reasons we make I take this work here now because cutting tree for them. So tell cutting tree not be for them, for probably they do other thing. Because important for me, for that lead the process of waiting team up in the middle of that Sunday if cutting tree not there again. Because that cutting tree being there an enduring presence, a remarkable history. So whatever we put in place for be enduring and remarkable and we no need for be stingy with that, because now monuments, now something we go attract tourists in the country, and we go get we money back many more over.
I just ask you just now about the national budget, where the Minister of Finance don't go in a parliament and MP them they discuss them now. How much the Ministry of Finance be able to allocate to your commission, and you think say that's enough for embark on this journey for bring back Salone culture and heritage in terms of maintaining some of the monuments and relics there, so for create memory na Salone people in mind?
At this point, the budget allocation very small, but
What are we talking about?
well, it's very little, because the budget was drawn based on, again, this tradition of not paying attention to monuments and relics, and after that we don't communicate a clear stance that the need for increase that, because well, my own approach to all of this now for take a new direction, for make sure say we put more premium and value on monuments and relics, and we're not going to do that if the budgetary allocation so little that all we can do is run administration. So again, I will use this platform, because the process not done yet, for make sure say I call on the parliamentarians and for pay serious attention, because one part of the thing that this government want to do is to improve tourism. If we not pay attention to monuments and relics, all we go get at this country in a beach. And my aim is to change that. And again, I get for emphasize, if we need for change that, we cannot be stingy. We need for spend money to make money. And I really hope the parliamentarians in their deliberations understand that this work here need a lot of resources, because the overwhelming majority of we monuments and relics, now forget on them day, what we don't communicate over the years is that there's not enough in the provinces. I refuse to accept that. But I understand say one of the reasons we make subsequent commissioners or chairpersons not able to proclaim more monuments in the provinces is because they don't get resources.
So taking back to one panel that we make mention of as reason we make you take up these appointments, we get for do with the cotton tea, we it's up na the heart of Freetown. Even internationally, we want for describe Freetown, the first way people will connect with get for do with that cotton tea. And we all know say way for them concerns from the public was waiting they do with this stick them, where they don't cut commodity. So outside in the right now, waiting to happen.
So right now, some of the stems, 2 stems, they in storage, and the process for take care of them and they under the Ministry of Tourism, and they do everything possible for make sure say later on Sierra Leoneans then decide waiting for do with the stems. We they also in the process of thinking of waiting to replace the tree. You know, they get the one that we believe say the tree go grow again. They not get for go. It don't die.
So them branch the way they come out so not they go
They not get for go any side. It don't die. We need to accept that. And you know, people then can talk like say the cotton tree for don't day forever. When you did at school, that they tell you say living things, plants and animals. Animals die, plants die. Cotton tree don't die. And in fact, it live way longer than expected. We need for make up our mind with that, and we need for begin think of what we go put there, we go make we feel as good as we felt with the presence of the cotton tree. Than in a meal work now.
That kind of heritage, they like I just don't let we accept as Sierra Leone and say the cotton tree don't die. That kind of heritage, the way we don't lost so. What do you think say be missing? We make we result to that losing the cotton tree way na identity for Freetown.
No, I don't want anybody blame anybody for cotton tree for the one. Not tree. And climate change is happening when I don't see the weather condition of the country over the past 5 years. The tree old. If for them. If you travel across this country, they meet Boku cotton tree, then wait for them at the jungle then at this country. And that make I understand say if that cotton tree not get for grow because I don't they with Boku cotton tree where they don't for them, where they don't look like they get for go. But I know I let people then feel say that cotton tree for don't did forever. Now tick, now it get life, it don't die like humans. At some point trees get for die. Even if that wind not be Ibam, it been there towards the end of his life. If you look at the base of the tree, it's completely hollow. So at any time, cause the tree being for die, it don't die. Nobody, nothing no deal with anybody for be do for make sure say it live forever. Let we accept that day.
All right, continue for the program. In case you just tune in, they listen to the Liberty Breakfast Show, and the theme for this morning na culture and heritage. We they talk about Salone culture and some of the historic places them where Salone gets for let people begin go na them place there so and get first-hand history of Salone. We then at the studio with the chairman for the Monuments and Relics Commission. We don't talk about Salone historic places them and waiting in planning for preserve some of them place there so. The time for studio clock now 8:31. We take break. We'll come back. We will continue for talk to Joseph Kaifala, we are the chairman for the Monuments and Relics Commission.
And he always they come with for responsibility.
No believe nobody for old bag na airport. I like it dressed like a salad. We staff them there for help you, not afraid for ask for help.
Even if the one we come for help you look innocent, not fully yelled by property. We hardworking staff and there for make you feel safe and secure. Not afraid for talk to anyone from them. Make sure say you bag lock fine and seal fine for let person not go tamper with them. Not go with thin where they know the grip for let you travel with. Thin like a drugs. Or you go get big trouble. The law no go take and not be no and not be no. Travel suffer, take your journey. Enjoy the sky with collapse.
Alright, we continue with the program, the Liberty Breakfast Show, where they come to you live from the Liberty Online TV Facebook page and YouTube. We still look at the theme for this morning, winner culture and heritage. And with winner the studio, we get Joseph Kaifala, winner the chairman for the Monuments and Relics Commission. We don't talk about different monuments and relics that we Salone get and waiting and plan them for preserve. Let me talk about the museum, the Peace Museum, within the old Special Court building, where an attempt for tell people about the civil war where happened at Salone. And you now one part the people people who been personally involved in that particular project. But when you go inside the museum and see some of the things the way they did, you know, they give you too much insight about the Civil War. Any plan day for upgrade that particular peace museum day, because you look at countries like Rwanda, we all see how they're able to transform the genocide into a memory where they talk about the things that will be happening there. But for Salonia, you get plan for upgrade that peace museum?
Absolutely. I get, in fact, one of my major plans for upgrade the Peace Museum. The reason we make the Peace Museum at the moment not to go too much into details of the Civil War now, because it been set up as a Peace Museum attached to the Special Court for Sierra Leone. And Special Court for Sierra Leone be only deal with the criminal justice part of the Civil War. So most of the things where they inside in are the evidence where they been submit at trials. One of the first things I therefore do now for proclaim the main courthouse of the Special Court for Sierra Leone as a national monument, so that we go protect them. That building there now one of the most important building that we will get at the city right now, and a symbol of national and international justice. So I therefore protect her, and when we protect the space and finally renovate them, we'll go tell the full history of the Civil War, now the main building there, so that when people then visit this country, they can go now the Special Court for Sierra Leone and learn about what's been going wrong during the Civil War and how we emerge from that. Because the war been bad, but how we emerge is very important and unique. This country been get the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, we reconcile and then we get the Special Court, we have been the criminal court for a few people. We need to tell that story of our resilience, because I don't realize that over the years some people in this country will say the Civil War is a source of shame. No, it was an enormous error in the history of this country. We need to present it as a way for learn from we past as we move forward as a nation, for avoid any mistake then there. So the Peace Museum now one major aspect of what we plan for doing at this country.
So not only for the international community for learn some of the things, but also for the generations and where they come after we. If you look back, you go now some primary school now, you are speaking, no nothing but what we been be, and no nothing but waiting don't happen from that same day to now. What you need to do in your capacity as chairman for the Monuments and Relics Commission for ensure that the education they force between Ayana us before international community will attract them?
Yeah, that's a good question, because waiting people they don't know, of course, they know the old mandate coming from 1946. But the Truth and Reconciliation Commission give the Monuments and Relics Commission a new mandate. Now the commission they're in charge of symbolic reparations, will include teaching the next generation of Sierra Leoneans as they call on the widest possible dissemination of its reports and recommendations. So I intend for undertake that responsibility very seriously. In fact, you talked earlier, my initial work now be with the Center for Memory and Reparations. One of the work with that organization they do even as we speak now for go around this country and teach Civil War history to school picking them. So what I intend for do now for make sure say I continue for collaborate with that me old institution there for make sure say every picking where they grew up in this country learn of the conflict and how we come on at that Civil War there and also where they go. The museum not to for international people there only. In fact, now mainly for Sierra Leoneans. Now we need for land from we past. For make sure say we protect this country from the kind of violence we will see. For teach the values and way Tijan Kabah left for we. For make sure say we'll get alternative way of settling with disputes then instead of war.
All right. We look at Salone, now a state party to the 1972 convention, and inside 2012, then we don't identify as potential country or for the inscription at the UNESCO heritage list, and the Gola TY complex now one of the places them where they be identified. A team be don't come working with your predecessor now the commission and also the former minister of tourism. Steps then be done happen, how you go able for follow up on this so that Salone will get inscription na the UNESCO World Heritage List, so it will be very important for the country and self will be a source of funding for your commission.
Right. One of the important things the way I intend for pursue now for make sure say by the time I left Bones Island, for instance, don't become the UNESCO heritage site. Now something that they why I get for pursue vigorously.
The complex way already they be identified as a potential submission for nomination.
Well, Bones Island they higher on the list, so we therefore go with the institution. We don't go far on the list. Clear that. In fact, I even intend for add the main courthouse of this special court to that list because I feel say it meets many of the criteria that way UNESCO don't set up, and of course. We can submit a whole host of other things because one of the things with UNESCO way people they don't understand over the years is before you declare you monuments to them for proclaim as national heritage site, you say for them make sure say important to you to your country, to your people them, and I make a describe for make sure say initially preserve, protect and clean with monuments that way exist. Once we don't put value and premium on them, I can go on the international stage now and say, I bring you these as a global cultural entity. And Bones Island don't go very far in that process. And I shall say the special court, because of its standing as an international criminal court, created through treaty between the government of Sierra Leone and the United Nations, and what it succeed for do in international justice make them very important for let it make the UNESCO heritage list.
For let you able for make wins on all of them plans there, so they discussed this morning. Now for encourage Sierra Leone again, for let them know say you no need for go other country for go watch waiting and get as the historic places them. Salone na one place where you go there and enjoy beautiful historic places them, but again the facility na one way limited. Countries then they will get monument parks where people when they go for holiday, parents and they take them picking them for let them explain to them the journey. You get tour guide then at them places then they all of them things they are limited na Salone. Any plans for build one or two monument parks then?
Yes, we look what you would describe for do for now for make sure say we make Sierra Leone's monuments and relics appealing for tourism. And that means say first of all we get for bring Sierra Leoneans. And yesterday I've been there at the Railway Museum. But Sierra Leoneans they don't know of the museum. And now actually one of the most fun places them in this city. Even big man like me, why they see them picking they enjoy. I almost want jump na the track. Now we need for bring that information there na the public. Just yesterday where I post about the place, many families get for go there this weekend. Now they don't know. So part of me plan, as I will tell you, is now for make sure say we clean, popularize existing monuments and relics, declare new ones, we go able to attract visitors in this country. And once we have that, we can now go on the global stage and say, not to beach no more, we get to look this and this. I mean, if you go to American South and tell African Americans that it is most likely that your heritage in Salone a day, this is the island where your ancestors were taken from. We then get opportunity for travel. Now they can. Now we get nearly 60 African Americans in the city right now. And we they offer incentive way, but other countries they know they offer. Now Salone we they give people that we trace their heritage to this country, their ancestry to this country passports. Then now we new citizens and they don't begin invest, marry, and become part of the society, and they help for improved tourism in Salone. So I really intend for bring Sierra Leoneans, as when I know me, the man of the people, are they on the ground, and I know how to make things were important to people that matter to them, because not to for eat and sleep no more. We can enjoy with cultures.
Like you been talk, so no one just can't focus on free tongue because most of the thing we don't identify with, then a free tongue. And also the provinces, if you go down there, you're gonna see plenty thing in there as well. Where as a nation we go take our culture and heritage for display internationally, we go bring can benefits in the country. What are the strategies them we don't put in place for ensure say because most of the thing they they understand them immediate time the way me and you know be done born itself. But with people and the way know about them, what you don't put in place for highlight and showcase that part of the country.
Now when resources then available, we they try for make sure say we self then at the ground, they talk to people them, use all forms of media for make sure say we people then able contact with for tell we say something they are own and don't know about too. When I can travel across this country, one of the things where I can bring to people then are drone pictures. But good people then at this city then come on upline, they not go back there. Some then they na the west. They're not able to come back now. It's when they see the drone picture, then they feel nostalgic. It can even encourage some people then for come back, or people from here for go back na their homes then in the provinces. Now that skill they are they bring na the commission for make sure say we showcase what we get now other places across this country. When you go north, Konyadugu area, one of the most fantastic landscape that we get in this country na we want to encourage people then for go back there, hike, go to a village, eat pemahum, and enjoy a weekend, come back to the city. This jungle, we are not here we need for the all the time.
Alright, continue for the between at the show. We come back to you. In name na Joseph Kelfala, the chairman for the Monuments and Relics Commission. Today we talk about culture and heritage na Salone. We go for a short break and come back to our guest.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
All right, to continue with the Liberty Breakfast Show, where they come to you live from the Liberty Online TV Facebook page and YouTube. We still get Joseph Kaifala with Win at the studio and the chairman for the Monuments and Relics Commission. Today, the theme where they look at this morning, na culture and heritage. We don't talk about different cultural places, historic places the Salone gets, and how we plan for preserve some of the cultural places there. And they come back to you, Mr. Kaifala. You talk about how you want for popularize some of the significant places there, so for encourage families for the good for go spend weekend, people who they come holiday, so that they go get very clear understanding of the rich culture we Salone get. But for make this happen, infrastructure now one big challenge. For example, if you want for go down at the Gola Forest, you find out say you will get challenge for go there, accommodation very difficult in that place there. All of them things there, so now things then where they come to mind, where they think about rebranding and popularizing some of these places.
Yes, you see, I get some of my education in America when I have a very good capitalist system, and they teach me Bokuti. When you see people, they know they go certain places now because where businesses they know they boom in certain places now because people they know they go there. If we begin for go upline and traffic the flow across the country, transportation they improve, guest house then they improve there because the demand don't increase and businesses outside business they will all they go there. You see this country where they travel across this country where mango season which where one person go sell mango in the streets, that mango they sell the next day and then 10 day. Now the same thing, now so capitalism the work. And right now we operate on market economy. When we make places valuable, when we begin for go now then place then they transportation they flow there, businesses they grow there, and we where they go they also able make demands. We three hotel then you own dirty people they know it tap there. So you force for clean them because you say one let people then can't tap na your hotel. So let we begin make the move. Right now I can go Kabbalah frequently because I like the view from one part they guest house and we did it. But they're not they get enough traffic at the moment. So if more people then they go, but of the infrastructure then where we they talk about will grow. We now free market economy, people then go come and fill the void. But as long as then they know they happen, people they know they see the business opportunity, they know they go in their place and they set up business. So now the two angle down there of the situation. So let me start. Sometimes then if guest house not it, I can assure people that, and this is now one part of the cultural value. If I show up na any village na Salone, I not get side for tap. If I approach 2-3 people, I sure say the fourth one, it will give me lodging. Now the nature of we people. Even me, where I been grow up, and me turn up and then we and I will be get one room now also. In fact, in tied to a stranger room. Every time we want to carry me, they break down up and then people then they can we always knock do more to they give them food the next day. My mama give them breakfast, they go their way. No questions. Not part of the value.
For some of them things they not come on again. How for revive them?
I tell you when I say before Tijan Kaba die, it give we 7 core values where if you say we were able to improve this country. Resourcefulness, excellence, honesty, and so on and so forth. I don't tell people then say value nothing with the land. And we need for continue for teach them, especially with cultural values. If we not teach them, people then go improvise, especially now where the internet don't take over our lives and anybody can go online and view anything else from elsewhere. So now with responsibility then they end in all media. What you would they see on TV now with the land. So we need for put them positive value them out there in we own personal behavior. I can tell people and say, you know, wherever see me, they make plaba personality. Because me personally believe, say, all crises can be settled peacefully. We need for continuously preach that. And at that part of that work they have to do for going to them schools and they for teach people values of non-violence, generosity, as Tijan Kaba say, excellence, resourcefulness, tolerance, and so on and so forth. So na land will get for lana, that means we'll get for teacher.
Some of them things there so where you don't state normally knocking the work. For example, me as a parent, if I want to take me picking for going to Bones Island or any other historic site, I would remember say, usai me and me picking will go sleep like a jungle. Women say as a government or as a commission, una need for take leadership role, maybe approach the private sector for invest in accommodation or get a better infrastructure na them places there.
Yeah, well, first of all, you're not going to sleep now Bones Island because you're not allowed. The whole island and monuments and possibly not allowed for stay there. And again, now part of we work down there for providing information there and popularizing sites there. Bones Island is now only 20 miles off this coast. You go there, you come back by boat. And right now, both the major travel company then now this country they run boats then where they go there every now and then. I think even on the 26th one boats they go there come back. So you go down plan and say I go Bones Island with my family, I come back. In fact then go check una also to Tassel and provide lunch when you pay for the package. So again, but that information then they're not really readily available to Boku citizens them. And at the inside then they will need for the because when the information not available, people then they see certain things impossible. Even now, people then see me one moment are they Kabbalah, the next moment are they Kailan, and they wonder, I mean, we did Kabbalah yesterday, but this country very small. We can navigate as easily as possible. But we people that we don't do free on all their life don't know that. So we need to make sure say they understand, share the stories, popularize with monuments and relics outside of Freetown, so that not to all time for level they sit down here. People then go able to go take fresh air in the villages.
Some of the heritage, waiting don't be your message to people in our communities them. Also some of the heritage are the how and which role themselves could play for protect them.
In fact, most of the monuments and relics in the community then get them. The commission not they possess unless it's public property. What we can do is inform the people then of we own authority for proclaim the sites as monuments and left them under their management. Now then they decide. Me own mandate and me own regime, now for make sure say, I do waiting, they happen over the years. For make sure say the people that when a caretaker of these sites actually take care of the sites. Even though now them property, it don't now, when it becomes monuments and relics, now public property now, one way or the other. So you need to make sure say you take care of the sites, tourists then they can the bathroom especially for be clean, and so on and so forth. Not just abandon the place because we don't make our monuments and relics. And when tourists then they can a community, it they bring business in the community. In fact, unfortunately, this message here I don't tell young people in Salone over and over. When you visit other tourist sites in other country, then because tourists then they go to the site, you notice businesses that don't form all along the sites. But now Salone, the young people they know they take the opportunity. Look, Maroon Church. By now, young people then don't form one small collaborative with the authority then of Maroon Church, so that then they sell things will relate to that Maroon culture where visitors might want. It might be as simple as a t-shirt.
Talking about culture, also for only maybe preserve historic buildings, the culture itself, the practice of the first 10 people now one again we don't fade out. Everybody now wants for practice the Western culture. We're not too part of history. Storytelling a significant part of the Salone culture. First 10 people we can watch them during film or something, books, you go see the net, then gather under the moonlight, they tell stories, then they all don't fade out now. How you plan for introduce some of them culture they are back into the communities?
Well, one way for introducing culture they are back in the community now for them. As you can see, I tell you from the beginning of this program that for me, monuments and relics are not just ordinary objects without story. So we therefore emphasize on storytelling. And telling the story of our people will go inspire the next generation, even clothing. I can go there and fashion show them, and where they can say they get, cultural presentation. And people then their imagination is good, but they go beyond waiting with culture. If say you dress as Mende, you go wear all kind thing where the Mende man might not even recognize
the understanding.
Yes, so that's because sometimes people that don't even know the culture. I remember a person asked me one time, why make the candidates from Banff and Scarborough Island they wear print? And until I told them that Scarborough Island was part of the colony.
So you think they need for intensify cultural education at the high school?
Yes. And in fact, I don't always the advocate say then they for be part of we history. But the problem is, say some of we were older going to school in a country where you go SSS, you get for make a choice. Whether you're a science, commercial, or art student. The moment you choose science or commercial, they study history again. So, large part of the population, highly educated, but no understanding of their history, because we don't deny them that opportunity simply because they choose for study science and commerce. We need to change that, and then they don't begin change small. The new curriculum, where I don't see very promising. They get dance, they get music, and they get national history and history, international history as well. So again, like everything else, we need for teaching. We need for put premium on value on them thing, and so that we people then go enjoy for doing. Nowadays, now Friday was I will not wear coats and tie and Elizabethan dresses, because over the years we're not force posting, but we don't gradually make the country accept say Friday in Africana Day. Now so for bring culture and value back in our society.
Spill all the juice. In case you missed part of the conversation this morning, you can also join Winnernet 8 to 8:30, we go get Joseph Kaifala as we go talk more about Salone history and culture, because now a historian as well. He go take we through Salone culture, history. Join we 8 o'clock to 8:30 as we get one-on-one with Joseph Kaifala, where he go tell we more about Salone history and culture and how we plan for preserve some of the historic places them.
It's been a pleasure for get here this morning as you don't can share some of the plans that we get as the chairman for the Monuments and Relics Commission. Thank you, we can at the studio this morning.
Thank you.
And viewers, now so we done this edition of the Friday Liberty Breakfast Show as today with theme now being culture and heritage. Don't forget, we go look at the rest of that day inside the one-on-one program, and also we tell you now tomorrow Liberty Online TV they introduce another flagship program when at the review, and they come on 6 to 7 o'clock evening time. So what you don't miss throughout the week in terms of politics, entertainment, and every other thing. Tune in tomorrow. The review they start 6 to 7 o'clock. Many thanks to the production team, and Mina Mabel Kabade say get yourself a wonderful weekend and continue for like and follow Liberty Online TV.
Mina Khadija Bangura, they wish you all a lovely weekend.